Good evening, everyone. I'm Kamenenchev. Arguably the most famous play in A-State football history when it comes to the national attention isn't a touchdown, a big hit, or a game-winning play, but simply a player falling over. We are just a few weeks away from the one-year anniversary of Booker Mays' famous feigning goat when he fell over on a fake punt pass to try and distract the defense. It didn't quite work, but that didn't really matter. The play went viral and it still hasn't been forgotten. If you go to ESPN.com, you can find today's article on Mays and the feigning goat. Here's Booker on the famous play and the attention it continues to receive.
Well, I'll take it how I can get it, a legacy. I mean, it was a big play. It was probably one of the biggest plays it was the biggest play of my career, I would say. Got a lot of attention, I did my job, so I'm all happy about it.
Love that play. Booker's big play aside, A-State was back on the field for their second practice since the start of school. It's also the first day the Red Wolves started preparing for USC. More on that on Red Wolves Raw in the days to come, but here's Blaze Taylor on the new schedule.
It's good just to get back in the routine of going to class and coming, and after like 1 o'clock, you're through at class, through at school, and basically can focus on football for the rest of the night. And it's good also to finally start preparing for another team instead of having to go against the same guys every day in and out.
And we're starting to wrap up with our high school previews. Tonight we'll take a look at Salem. The Greyhounds return 17 starters and bring in a talented sophomore class. In 2014, Salem missed the playoffs for the first time in 4 years, but the goal is to get back there.
We look to hopefully make it there, but we're going to focus on each game at a time.
Yes, sir. We lost 2 games by 2 points, so one in overtime. All we had to do was win one other.
There will be sophomores on the field. Even though we have a lot of returning starters, we have sophomores. We're going to have a sophomore at quarterback, and he does a good job. And we got some sophomores in other areas that are going to do a good job, and we're looking forward to seeing what they can do and what they bring to the team.
Love that video of the tires. And Salem, as a 9 seed, currently has more than 80% of the vote against the top seed Jonesboro in the football fan playoff semis. This poll closes Friday at 10 p.m. Melbourne worked on running and conditioning when I was there yesterday. The Bearcats want to win the conference and aim for a deep playoff run. The key to their team revolves around a trio of talented running backs and a big offensive line.
Well, we're pretty big. We've got a lot of guys over 6 foot where we can take people off the ball. That's very much just all it takes, really.
We're a run team. We like to hit you in the face and drive it down their throats.
We got to be able to run the ball. We got to be able to come off the ball and hit people in the face, shove it down their throat.
Big guys up front. We preach it. We preach it daily. We're not trying to fool anybody. We're going to line up and we're going to run the football at you.
Gotta love that. The Cardinals lost their first 2 games to the Padres on their 10-game West Coast swing, but since then the Redbirds have been red hot, beating the Padres on Sunday and taking the first 2 against the Diamondbacks. Bottom first, one of baseball's best, Paul Goldschmidt at the plate shows you why. Look at John Lackey. He's like, this is why this guy's so good. He hammers the ball deep to left center, and it's gone for a solo homer, his 25th of the season. Lackey would regroup, though, partly due to some great defense. Look at Tommy Pham right here. Lay out for the amazing diving catch. Certainly expect that to be on SportsCenter Top 10. Top 5th now, this is what you call a line drive. Yeah, that was kind of lame. Home run there as Mark Reynolds' shot gets out in a hurry. Reminds me of McGuire's 70th homer out there. That tied the game at 1. They're still tied at 1 in the 7th inning at last check, and this just happened within the last 10 minutes. Shriekin' Elvis won her heat at the 100-meter hurdles at Worlds, so she's on to the semifinals. Actually, I think she finished 2nd in her heat, but that was enough to get her to the semis. So we'll track her Friday and Saturday, hopefully.
Does that constitute another ESPN ding for us?
I don't think so. I'm done with that.
You tried. Stay with us. We're back after this.